This is RJ Forrest again, and I know I've said in previous broadcasts that I was pretty much going to broadcast either less well-known games or harder games, but I can't pass this up. I freaking love this game. So, here we go, Uncharted. Start with number 1. I've beaten Uncharted 1. Boy, 4 times or so. But I love this game. Played through it on easy already, so we'll go normal. Sorry about that. It switched me over to the game screen, whatever. But yeah, I played it on easy already, so I'm gonna go normal. I'm not super great at these games as much as I love them, so normal could actually be a little tricky for me. We will see. But I love the scope and the cinema in these games. The stories are well crafted. Nathan Drake's among the best video game characters ever created, in my opinion.
I'm here off the coast of Panama, where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake, who was buried at sea over 400 years ago. Are you sure you want to be defiling your ancestors' remains like that?
You make it sound so
dirty. Me too. I'm trying to eat dinner as well.
Besides, thought you didn't believe me.
Well, I did do my research, and apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
Well, history can't be wrong, you know. For example, you can't defile an empty coffin.
What the hell?
Well, if you are sensitive to such things, there is some language in this game. I apologize. There is also shooting and violence. You've been warned.
You devil.
What is it? Come on, hold it up.
No way. Deal was for a coffin. That's it.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
Got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to see every single thing that you...
Hold that thought.
Sully? We got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Okay. What's
this
going
is good
on?
chicken I'm eating right now.
Pirates.
Pirates?
So, for the record, this is a remastered version, which basically means that everything plays the same way.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Smoothed out, basically. Because, I mean, the graphics really aren't
Shouldn't
up,
we call the
per
authorities
se,
or something?
because
That'd be a great idea.
both PS3 and PS4 were both HD
What?
systems.
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
But this game was made in, I want to say,
Panamanian jail. Do you know how to use one of these?
I want to say 2007.
Yeah, it's like a camera. You just
Pretty early in the PS3.
point and shoot, right?
Good girl.
As the PS3's
Here we go.
release. Might have been a year or so after the PS3 was originally released. So,
How the hell did they find us out here?
yeah, there weren't a ton of people that necessarily played this right away, because I think the PS3 was still,
It's kind of
sorry. I think the PS3 was still, like $400 or $500 at that point, so not a whole lot of people did this. Pardon me while I text a moment. Okay, just letting a buddy of mine letting a buddy of mine know about this broadcast. All right, back to it. Guns, explosions, fun. That was fun. One thing that's kind of pretty entertaining about this particular Uncharted, as opposed to the others, the physics were not quite nailed down yet.
up, Sully.
So when you get like the one-shot kill type weapons, you can easily make them like flip head over heels and stuff, and it's really entertaining. Yeah, that's a headshot. They also flipped the controls a little bit. On the PS3 version, the shooting controls were L1 and R1. So L1 for aiming, and then R1 to shoot. They switched it to L2 and R2 instead. Same controls otherwise. But took me some getting used to. I still sometimes press R1 trying to shoot when is not very, it doesn't work very well when they're not the shooting buttons. But my favorite thing that I finally figured out how to do properly in this one is is called a steel fist. You shoot and then punch them, and I can't seem to do it right now. There it is. Now that I've kind of figured out how to do it, I find it very entertaining. That.
Okay, that's not.
Get down. I did mention that normal is really higher difficulty than I usually do. I believe.
I'm getting my security deposit back.
Stop it!
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so there's your intro for the first game. Not the best intro in the series, but it's quite entertaining. Does a nice job of establishing the characters. Now it's going to start establishing some of the characters.
I can't leave you alone for a minute, can I?
I had everything under control until they blew up the boat. You alright?
Nothing that years of therapy won't fix.
Well,
So another really impressive thing about this game, at least for the fourth one, I don't know if he actually did it for the others, but I assume so. Nolan North, the guy that is the voice actor for Nathan Drake, he, at least for Uncharted 4, but I assume the others too, he'll watch somebody playing the game, and then he'll improv some of his lines that you hear throughout the game. So the biggest example I can think of in Uncharted 4, just walking through a crowd. You have control, but you're just walking through a crowd. You see Drake kind of like, he doesn't really shove the guy out of the way. He's just kind of
Just like I said, Sully.
trying not to knock the guy over or something.
Yeah, well,
So you see him kind of push the guy a little bit. He says, "Sorry, pal," and that's an improv line. That's a simple example, but it adds such life and character to Nathan Drake, and the more I learn about these games, the more impressed I am.
So look,
This is the first one, so it is lacking some
he took the Spanish
detail, some
he captured their ships,
gravitas,
he took all
if
the
you will,
maps,
to use a
their
big
letters,
word.
their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this.
But when he got back to England, Queen
I'm not even
Elizabeth
gonna skip the
confiscated all of his
cutscenes,
charts and
they're
logbooks,
so
including this one, and then swore his
wonderfully
entire
acted.
crew to sign them.
Yeah, so
You
this.
see, Drake discovered something on that voyage, Sully. Something so secret and so valuable, they couldn't risk it getting out.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
Okay, then.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
there's
jump to the
innuendo,
good part,
too.
just for you. Huh?
El goddamn Dorado.
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out.
Fun
telling
fact,
you, Sully.
I could be wrong about this,
This
but
is it.
I don't think so.
This is finally.
I heard that
Yeah.
Victor Sullivan, Sully there, his voice actor is Troy
Yes,
Baker,
that's what I said. It blew up.
which,
It
if that's
stinks.
true, Troy Baker
No, that's
is
why
also
we have
the
insurance,
voice actor
right?
of Joel in The Last of Us, also a Naughty Dog game. And
no, the camera.
one of the best games on the PS3 for the decade.
Good as new.
You know,
Sully,
it's
the girl
just, it's a
can
really
hold her
great
own.
game.
You should have seen
It does have a lot more violence and much deeper themes to it.
Come on,
Nate. It's not a pleasant story, really,
More or less.
but the game it's beautifully
Because we're going to have every
told
two-bit
and
scumbag in the world racing us to this treasure.
made by the same company that made this game. But anyway,
You're a real gentleman,
there's your
Sully.
fun fact of the broadcast, I guess.
Stinks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't care for over budget. I mean, do you realize that this could be like the biggest story of the year?
Pardon me while I keep eating.
No, I don't trust him, okay? That's why we need to move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that... Son of a bitch. Hey! Should have seen that one coming. Ugh.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, kid. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
Ha! Well, that was different. Although I must admit, equally as strenuous.
So I am technically controlling right now.
Old-timer. We're just about there.
It's not
This reminds me.
really, nothing's really happening
I
right
ever
now.
tell you about the time I pawned a phony 16th century Santa off on Pablo Escobar?
I mean, this is essentially an action platforming game. Third-person shooting is the focus of the combat,
Hanging on
and
every word.
as an adventure game, it has some puzzle elements to it. So, basically, this has all my favorite things in a video game, all wrapped into one, and it's awesome. I love it.
Well,
I don't get it. According to this, we're right on top of the mark.
This is
Maybe you're not
probably
right,
my
let me see it.
fifth
No,
favorite
this is the place.
franchise of all time.
There's nothing here, Nate. A goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just relax. Let's take a look around.
I guess if you want to know my top 5 favorite franchises, Legend of Zelda, always love it. Very much looking forward to the Wii U one. Just kind of wish we'd heard a little bit more since 2014's E3, but that's okay. Once it comes out, I won't care. Super Smash Brothers is another big one. Might be second. Mass Effect, I would say, is probably number 3.
Nah, it's older than that. Like 2,000 years old.
Fourth, I would say probably Super Smash Brothers, and then this. I am a Nintendo fan, I know. I know, there's a lot of hate for Nintendo now, but I think that what Nintendo does is they just focus on making fun games, and they pretty much always deliver. They're always fun, even if they're not
funny about the ground down there.
groundbreaking like some of PlayStation and Xbox's games. Though that they have no small amount of groundbreaking games under their belt.
It's hollow. We gotta find a way to smash through this.
Anyway, not making excuses. I like Nintendo, maybe you don't. Whatever. You can include that in comments if you'd like. And I will tell you why you're wrong. Just kidding. Just kidding. I am up for discussing it. I'm not gonna hate on anybody if they like different things. Because like I've said in previous broadcasts, if it's a good game, I'll probably play it and I'll probably like it. I've got obviously a PS4. I'm playing on PS4 right now. Got Xbox 360. I personally will probably wait a while for Xbox One, but you know, maybe at some point. But yeah, I love my Nintendo stuff. Love my Wii U.
What a warm and homey place.
But yeah, my top 5 is kind of tied between like
huh?
PlayStation and Nintendo stuff.
Where's all the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
You know what?
No good limey.
I think missed one of my top 5.
No,
Kingdom Hearts.
it wasn't Drake.
I probably said
Check
it.
this out. Looks like the Spanish got here before he did. What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy
Kingdom
piece
Hearts
of candy.
3
I'm up to my eyeballs in debt.
is my most anticipated game by
I was
far.
really counting on this one.
From the little that they've
many
showed of
big
Kingdom Hearts
bartends in
3 so
Lima, I
far,
guess.
it looks like they're going in the right
That
way.
and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Eating again.
Elena?
Apologies.
Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you are in big trouble.
It's a nice
The
little
Spaniards sure
line
left a
there,
lot of
nice little
crap.
exchange. This actually took me quite a while the first time I played this game, because I was young and stupid. It took me forever to find this barrel here.
That'll work.
Whoops. That's not normal. I don't usually do that. Okay, now that that's over with, let's try this again.
Careful, Nate. That's quite a drop.
This little thing back here with the chain, too, took me forever because I had no idea what to do.
Here, let me do that.
Not that it matters, because then Sully goes to do it, and he basically did it for no reason. So, that's cool, I guess. That's good chicken.
I'll hold it open. See if you can jam it from the other side.
All right, let go. This ought to hold it. Hurry, Sully!
I got oil and stuff all over the controller now.
That was a little too close.
Bad idea.
Let's hope this place has a back door, huh?
You know, this looks familiar. I think there's something in Drake's journal about this.
And check the journal.
Yeah, here it is.
For the record,
Looks like
that
this thing is some
icon is
kind of
indicating
lamp
the
or
touchpad
brazier.
button.
See if you can light
They
it.
use that in place of the select button. A lot of
After all
times.
your bitching about the
There's
cigar,
no
now
select
it comes
button
in
in
handy,
PS1.
huh?
Another thing that took me a while to figure out.
Nice.
Of course, it starts and ends way too quickly to be realistic, but
Now,
video game.
I might have been able to do that.
Kind of a platforming part here. These are some of my favorites. This one is kind of boring, but I feel like a couple times I slid down that too fast and died. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, I gotta get Sully down, I think. Yeah. Wow. I just missed stationary barrels. Yes, I did. Sully! Sully! There's a very poorly elocuted Monsters, Inc. reference there. But yeah, this game is slightly dated now. I mean, it still looks pretty incredible. But once you played like Uncharted 2 and 3, this just feels like it feels like an Origin game, basically. You know, you can tell that they didn't quite have.
I recognize these symbols.
Everything nailed down.
The order of these signs has some importance.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm try to keep these broadcasts manageable, so I'm going to call it quits on this for now. I will get back to it. Again, my name is RJ Forrest, so like and comment, look me up on Facebook, on YouTube, subscribe if you want to, and I hope I'm entertaining enough for you. So yeah, thanks for watching.